I turned 36 this year. Honestly, I didn't expect much. Maybe a quiet meal, a slice of cake, and a calm evening with my wife, Emily. But instead, I got silence. No hug, no kiss, not even a simple happy birthday. When I opened my eyes that morning, Emily was glued to her phone, sipping her coffee like it was any ordinary day. I gave her time, thinking she might be planning something later, waiting for the right moment. But by midday, when she left for some errands without a single word, I started feeling the sting of being overlooked at work. A couple co-workers surprised me with a cupcake, a card, some light laughter. It felt nice, but inside, I kept glancing at my phone, hoping Emily had sent a message or had something waiting. Nothing. I got home early, hoping she'd be there, but the house was silent. No balloons, no cake, no aroma from the kitchen, just empty air. I sat on the couch, scrolling through old birthday messages from years past. We used to be different. She used to go all out, scavenger hunts, homemade cheesecake, goofy decorations. This time, it felt like I didn't matter. Around 7 p.m., Emily came in with a few bags and casually said, "We were out of milk." I waited. Still nothing. I finally asked, "You know what today is, don't you?" She blinked. "Wednesday. It's my birthday." Her eyes widened just a little, and she shrugged. "Oh, right. Sorry. I've had a lot on my mind lately." That stung more than silence. "I didn't even get a text," I said softly. She looked irritated, like I was overreacting. "Do we really need to celebrate every birthday? You're not a kid." I didn't argue. I just got up and walked to the bedroom, quietly closing the door. I wasn't mad, just hurt. Later that night, her younger sister Leah dropped by. She was always bubbly, energetic, and lately, far more thoughtful than Emily. "Happy birthday," she beamed as she walked in, holding a small wrapped box and a warm smile. "Thanks," I replied, forcing a cheerful tone. She glanced around, then turned to Emily. "You didn't do anything for him?" Emily just shrugged and wandered into the kitchen. Leah sat beside me on the couch. "I'm sorry about her. She's been distant with everyone lately." I nodded, trying not to show how I felt. "It's fine. I'm used to it." "No," Leah whispered. "It's not fine." Then she hugged me, genuinely. A long, comforting embrace. For the first time in months, I felt warmth. She pulled back and met my eyes. "Your real gift comes at midnight," she said with a sly smile. I blinked. "What do you mean?" "You'll see," she grinned, then handed me the box. "This is just the beginning." Inside was a small photo album. Pictures from happier times, birthdays, vacations, family dinners. She had put real effort into it. I flipped through the pages, my chest tightening. The contrast between what she did and how Emily acted was hard to ignore. Emily stayed in the kitchen, still glued to her phone. Leah stayed with me, chatting, laughing, just being there. At 11:45, she checked the time and smirked. 15 minutes, she whispered. "What happens in 15 minutes?" I asked. "You'll see." Emily eventually mumbled something about being tired and went to bed. At midnight, Leah stood up, reached into her bag, and pulled out a sealed envelope. She handed it to me, her face serious. "Open it." I hesitated, then tore it open. Inside was a handwritten letter. In it, she explained how she'd watched me slowly fade, how Emily had changed, and how I deserved someone better. She admitted that over the past year, she had developed feelings for me. I looked up, stunned. "I know the timing isn't perfect," she said softly, "and maybe it's not what you want to hear, but I couldn't keep it to myself anymore." I was speechless. "I just needed you to know," she added, "that someone still sees you." I didn't know what to say. My heart was pounding. Leah had always been kind, always noticed things. But this... She stood, leaned in, and kissed my forehead. "Happy birthday," she whispered again. Then she walked to the door. Before leaving, she turned and said, "You deserve someone who never forgets your worth, especially on your birthday." The door clicked shut behind her. I sat there with the album, the letter, and a storm of feelings I couldn't fully name. But for the first time in what felt like forever, I didn't feel invisible. I felt remembered. And that, more than anything else, was the real gift.